Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Today we are going to see another type of loop in Kotlin, and that is while loop in Kotlin. In the previous lecture for loop, we have studied that if we have know where our loop has start and where it has to be end, then we can use for loop. But in programming world, there may be certain condition when we don't know when we want to exit the loop. Imagine a scenario: you are watching a TV and you want to start a channel that you want to watch, okay, and there are 100 channels, so you don't know at which channel you have to stop. So in this scenario you have to loop over the channels, and you have to stop when you find the channel that you like, right? So in this scenario we can use the while loop. While loop is similar as for loop, and its conditional flow is same as for loop, as you can see here in the flow chart. Let's see the code for while loop and how it works. So here I have declared a variable where I is equals to 0. Its initial value is 0. Okay. And here this is the while loop. While, and in parenthesis I have created a condition I is less than 5, and if I is less than 5 I am going to print I, okay, on a new line. So let's see how it will work. First of all, it will check yes I is less than 5, that is 0 is less than 5, and it will print I on the console, and then after it will increase the I from 0 to 1. Okay, then it will check the condition yes I 1 is less than 5, then it will print on the screen 1. Then it will increase I to 2. Now it will check the condition if I is less than 5, yes 2 is less than 5, it will print the 2 on screen. Then it will increment the variable I to 3. Again it will check 3 is less than 5, it is true, then it will print on the screen 3. Increment the variable to 4. Again it will check is 4 less than 5, yes, then it will print a new line and 4 on the screen. Then it will increment the I from 4 to 5, and now it will check is 5 less than 5, no, now the condition fall, and here the loop will exit and our code will be finished. In this way while loop works. Okay, another conditional statement we are going to see is do while loop. Here do while loop works on a different principle. Actually, first of all, it will execute the do block or a kind of statement, okay, then after that it will check the condition. The condition is true, it will execute the loop again it will check the condition, it will be, then it will create the loop or run the loop. Otherwise, if the condition is false, it will exit out of the loop. Let's see the code of the do while loop. So here it is the syntax of do while loop. I have done the similar thing here. We are going to increment number from 0 to 5, and we are going to print it on the screen. Okay, so here first of all I have initializes a variable I to 0. So first of all it will execute the do block, it will print the 0 on the screen, and it will increment the I to variable 1. Okay, now it will check the condition 1 is less than 5, yes true, then it will execute the loop and print the statement 1 on the screen and increment the variable to 2. Now it will do this again because the condition 2 is less than 5 is true. It will print the 2 on the screen and increment I to 3. It will check again the condition 3 is less than 5. It will print on the screen 3. It will again check the condition 4 is less than 5, and it will print 4 on the screen. Okay, but now what will happen? Now increment variable is incremented to 5. 5 is less than 5 is a wrong state, so it will exit out of the while loop. Again we are going to see an important coding statements or keywords in programming language, that is break statement and continue statement in Kotlin. Okay, so here I have created a code to showcase you the break statement. Okay, so we have created here a while loop. So let's see how the program will work. Basically what break statement will do, break statement will exit the loop immaturely. Okay, so let's see. So we have created a variable I and initialize with a variable value of 0. We created a while loop. We have checked the condition 0 is less than 5. We have printed 0 on the screen, incremented the variable to 1. Now we have checked is I is equal to 3. No, then it will check the and it will check the loop, and it will again check the condition 1 is less than 5. Yes, it will print 1 on the screen. It will increment the variable to 2. Now it will again check if 2 is equal to 3. No, so it won't execute this if block. Then it will again check the loop is okay, it will again check the loop. If 2 equals to 5, yes, it will print 2 on the screen, and here also it will be false. Now it will increment the variable to 3. Now it will print 3 on the screen on this statement. It will increase the variable to, it will check, and it will exit out of the loop because value of the I is. So in this way break statement works in Kotlin programming language. Now the continue statement, how continue statement acts. So let's see. First of all, continue, what continue will do, continue will just skip the current iteration of the loop and it will continue with the next iteration. Okay, so here you can see I have created a variable I and assign a value it to 0, created a while loop and checking is 0 less than 5. Okay, and if I am checking if I equals to 2, no, so then if block is not executed, then print statement will be executed and 0 is printed on the screen and I is incremented to 1. Now value of I is 1. Okay, now 1 is less than 5. Yes, it is true. It will check this if condition 1 equals to 2. No, then it won't execute this block. Then it will print 1 on the screen. It will increment I to 2. Okay, then again it will check the condition 2 is less than 5. Okay, now it will come inside this for loop and it will check if 2 equals to 2. Yes, I equals to 2. Then first of all it will increment the variable of I to 3 and it will continue. So you can see at this time it will continue to the next iteration. That's why print I that has value 2 is not printed on the screen. Okay, and here the 3 incremented value 3 you can see here. Okay, now it will again check the loop. Yes, 3 is less than 5. Will check this if condition and this condition will fails, then it will go on this print statement and print statement will be executed. So 3 is printed on the screen. Now I is incremented 4 and now it will check again is 4 less than 5. Yes, and it follow this if condition. No, then if block is not executed and print statement is printed on the screen 4 and it will increment 4 to 5 or I to 5 and now it will check the finally is I less than 5, then it will exit out of the loop. So in this way all the break continue statements works in the for loop. So let's quickly see the code example of all what we have saw in this lecture. So here I have created a variable I with initialize with 0. Here is the while, I have created a while loop. You can see here. Let's run the program. You can see, and I have created it for 10 numbers. So it will from I is equals to 1 to I equals to 10 it will print and it will exit out of the loop at I equals to. And let's see the do while condition. Here I have created a do while loop, and see here I will run the program. Okay, actually we don't need this condition here. I forget to exit this statement editing the program. Now you can see from 0 to 10 is printed, but if I will reverse this condition, if I is greater than or equals to 10, then loop has to be executed or it has to be exit. This scenario you can see only 0 is printed on the screen. Why? Because do loop is executed, do condition or block is executed before checking the while condition. So this is the do while loop in Kotlin. So next we are going to see the working of the break statement. So here as per we discuss, I have created that we have variable I which has value 0 and we are printing I on the screen, incrementing it. We are going to break the statement at I equals 3. Okay, so let's run the loop, the code. and you can see here 0 1 and 2 is printed, and when it will i's value become 3, it will execute this if block, and the due to this break keyword we have escaped the loop. Okay, so this is the break statement in the loop. Let's go to now this is the continue statement. So here I will run the program, and you can see here, as we have discussed previously, okay, as we have discussed previously, you can see here 1 2, when it equals to I equals to 2, won't print it on the screen, and it will continue for the next loop, that it will print 3 and so on. Okay, so this is the while, do while, break and continue state in Kotlin programming language. So this is all for today's video. If you have any question regarding to while, do while loop, then feel free to ask the questions in the comment section below, and we will meet you in the next video. Till then, happy coding.